Hello everyone, my name is Chelsea Rathbone. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and if you have been here before, then welcome back. I am here with my son Wyatt. Can you say hi?
Hi!
He loves to help me cook, and we are going to be making chicken noodle soup tonight in the quick cooker. So I just want to show you what our quick cooker looks like. This is it right here. This is amazing, you guys. Listen to all this stuff that it does. You can sear, steam, slow cook, proof, cook white rice, brown rice, whole grains, chicken and poultry, beef and pork, fish and seafood, soup and stock, beans, stew and chili, and you can even do dessert in here. There's also a custom setting. What?
I want to.
Okay, you can push the button in a minute. So, my chicken is actually frozen because I was not planning on cooking this tonight, but that's okay. We're just gonna go with it because it's finally starting to feel like fall outside, and I'm so excited to have chicken noodle soup because it's such the perfect day for it. All right, so in this cooker, you guys, look at this button right here. This is the steam release button, and I will show you a little bit more about this later, but there is the steam release button. So there is an inner pot right here, and you can see I've got my chicken. I have 1.5 pounds of chicken breast, and it is frozen, like, it's really frozen, you guys. So that is in there. I'm going to add 2 cups of carrots. Oops, let me grab a scraper. And I've got 3 stalks of celery chopped up in here too. I am going to show you how I chop this.
Helping you.
Thank you for helping me. You're such a good helper.
It's okay.
Okay, good job. Thank you.
What?
So you guys, I don't like chunks of anything in my food. And so that is why I absolutely love our manual food chopper. So if you are familiar with Pampered Chef, I'm sure you know about our classic food chopper. What?
I didn't know.
You want to help me? Okay. This is very similar to that, but this actually has a blade inside of it. It has 3 levels. Do you see the tiered blade right there? This actually chops and mixes everything all at once. So you can make salsa, you can make pasta sauce, you can do guacamole, you can do all kinds of things in here because it is just so awesome. The more you chop it, the finer it chops up all of the pieces. And because I don't like chunks, I will probably cut mine a lot smaller than most of you. So just bear with me whenever I do that. Yeah, you can help me in just a second, okay? Well, we have to move this knife out of the way because it's sharp. Okay, do you want to pump it? Okay, so if you have seen our salad spinner before, this lid actually works the same way as that. Can I do it? Okay. It's too hard. Well, let me chop it up a little bit, and then you can do it. Make it a little easier, okay? This lid actually works the same as our salad spinner lid, where it has the handle that pumps. For the salad spinner, it dries off the salad. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So I want to show you this because these chunks are still a little bit too big for my liking. So I am going to continue to chop this up a little bit more. But I do want to show you what it looks like. Oh, thank you, Wyatt. Oh. So whenever you use your manual food processor, you do want to make sure that thank you. Do you see those chunks in there? You do want to make sure that you put the blade in before you put your food in. Okay, do you want to try?
I know I did.
Good job.
It's fooding.
He said it's fooding. Okay, let mommy try. Oh, you need to do it again? Okay. Okay, good job. All right, you guys. So this is just a very classic chicken noodle soup recipe. You can do this in the rock crock as well, in the Dutch oven. Rock crock, not the everyday pan. The Dutch oven is 4 quarts, whereas the everyday pan is 2.5. Okay, I think these onions are pretty good. Do you want to see? Does it look good?
Yeah.
Okay, let me show the camera. Okay, you guys, so these are perfect. I'm going to add these here. Usually whenever I do this in the rock crock, I do like to sear my onions. and add in the garlic and the carrots and celery at that point too, because it just adds a little bit of a different element to the flavor profile afterwards. So, good job, Wyatt. So I do like to do that. I was going to do that with this, but because my chicken was frozen, I wanted to make sure my chicken was at the bottom of the pot. So that's why I didn't do it for this recipe. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and I am using our Pampered Chef Italian seasoning mix. You want to smell it? Okay. Oh, you guys, he blew out instead of sniffed it and kind of flew all over the place. So I am using 1 teaspoon of this. Sprinkle that in. Good job. I am going to add 6 cups of chicken broth.
Wait, how do you pour this?
Yes, you can absolutely help me pour this.
Okay. I can help you.
Okay, well, we can't go too fast. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Do you hear that?
I do hear that.
You hear that?
It's gulping
Oh.
because it's almost empty. It's almost empty. Okay, there we go. Thank you. So I'm also going to add 1 cup of water to this. You want to help me with the water? Okay. And this is where, like, this is probably kind of weird for people, but that's okay. I'm going to add 3 cubes of chicken bouillon. Let Mommy do that. Okay, thank you. And you guys, I forgot my garlic. How can you forget garlic in chicken noodle soup? So let me do that really fast. So I'm going to be using our garlic press, and if you have never seen it, this thing is pretty cool. What is it? What? Yeah.
It is.
No, it's not sharp, is it? So I'm actually going to use 2 cloves of garlic because these are pretty small. Actually, no, here's a bigger one. I'm not a huge garlic fan. So, I don't like a lot of garlic, but actually I will use 2. So I'm not even going to peel this slice of garlic. I'm going to put it in this press, and I'll show you what it does. This does have a little Barbie brush that lives in the handle of the garlic press right here. And after this is done, after you finish using this, you can just rinse it out. You can hand wash it, or you can put this in the dishwasher. So I'm just going to take this clove of garlic here, put it in the press. Yep, you can help me. Good job. You did it. All right.
No more me.
And then I'm just going to take the bottom of the handle, scrape that off. And you see that the peel is in there. So you can just, the bottom of this brush right here has a little curve on the end. So you can clean this out very easily. Just popped right out of there.
Helping you.
You are so good at helping me. I'm going to do another one. Okay, do you want to do that? Help me do that? All right, good job. You did it.
Yeah, I did.
And then again, I'm going to pop that out. Sometimes you get lucky and the peel comes out on this part. There you go. It's all cleaned off. Okay, now I'm just going to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. So these are from our salt and pepper grinders. Okay. We're going to turn it this way. There you go. Good job. So I usually add about half a teaspoon of salt. I'm not going to measure it because I actually just got these grinders. Okay. And I just really like using them to cook with. I like using the salt and the pepper of this instead of just measuring it. And so I usually add half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of pepper just because we really, really like pepper in our chicken noodle soup. All right. So I'm going to put the lid on. And even though this does have a soup setting, I am going to put it on the chicken setting just because the chicken is frozen. It does need to cook. What's wrong? You want to help me? And because the chicken is frozen. So I'm also going to put this on 15 minutes on the chicken setting because it's frozen. If it was not frozen, I would usually do it about 8 to 10 minutes, depending on how much chicken is in there, but I'm going with 15. So you just turn it to your setting and you push the start button. You want to push the button. To adjust the time, you push this time button and up and down over here on this side. You want to push it? No, okay. So there we go. This little thing right here will circle around until it comes to pressure. There is a pressure gauge right here at the top, the little red button. And whenever that comes up, that means it is pressurized. And the timer will start counting down from 15. Once it, no, you don't need to touch the red button. Once it gets down to 0, it will automatically switch over to a warming cycle and start counting up to let you know how long it has been warming. At that point, it will start releasing pressure naturally. Because this is pretty full, I do like to, no, don't touch that, please. I do like to make sure that it is, it releases pressure naturally for about 10 minutes. Just a minute. For about 10 minutes before I push the quick release button. And I'm going to let this cook, and I will come back and show you how I finish this up, how I release the steam from it. I do want to show you one more thing though before I go, and that is the noodles. So you can't have chicken noodle soup without without noodles. So I actually use a bag of frozen Reams noodles. I know they're not available everywhere. You can use just regular dried egg noodles as well. You do not want to put them in there until this is done, because the dried ones only take about 2 minutes to cook, and you don't want to leave them in there 15 minutes while you cook your frozen chicken. If you use the frozen ones, I like to cook those on the stove. I've got a pot of boiling water over here. Once this comes to pressure and starts counting down from 15 minutes, I will go ahead and add my noodles, my frozen noodles, to my water back there. What are you doing? Silly? And let them cook at the same time. So if you don't want to do that, if you want to cook them actually in the broth with the chicken, you can do that. You will just have to release the pressure once it's done, then add your noodles to it afterwards and restart it for the correct time. Like I said, the dry ones would be about 2 minutes. I've never done, no, stop doing that, please. I've never done the frozen ones in the quick cooker because I have always done it on the stove, and then I just add them back. So I just wanted to throw that out there, and I will see you guys in a few minutes or a few seconds to let you see what the next step is. Hey guys, I am back, and I'm sorry for the difference in the videos because I'm using my husband's phone because mine decided that, hey, it was out of memory, so let's just make this difficult. So I am back, and I have cooked my noodles. My quick cooker has been done for about 10 minutes. Well, actually, it's about 15 minutes now because I've been trying to do this for 5 minutes. So I want to show you how easy it is to release this pressure on this quick cooker. So I used to have another brand of electric pressure cooker. It had a little knob that was about this tall right here on the lid, and to release the pressure with that, you actually had to take your hand and twist it. I got burned and splattered with steam and water several times, so I got to the point where I didn't like using it. I used an oven mitt to turn it, and that did seem to help, but this button is so much easier. So look, all you have to do is just push this button. It is so far away from that, it will not burn you. So this will be loud for just a few minutes, so just kind of bear with me for this. Okay. So I'm just gonna let this release. And sorry, my husband, son, and dog are coming back inside, so you might hear them too. I am going to be using my salad choppers. I'm gonna take the chicken out and put it in my plastic batter bowl. Let me move a little bit closer to you so you can hear me, because I know that is loud. So these salad choppers actually are made to chop salad. That's what they're intended for. But these are amazing at chopping chicken. I do chicken for wraps, for obviously soup, all kinds of things. And I also use these whenever I chop up barbecue, like a pork roast. So the handle does lock, and it has dual blades right here. They are serrated, and they are very sharp, and it also has this little scoop right here at the bottom, so you can actually scoop up your food, and it will hold it in there as you chop it. So they work I mean, they do work good for salad, but these have only been used for salad just a few times. I use them mostly for meat. So this will be done in just a second. I'm gonna go grab my noodles. I'll be right back. All right, so here are my egg noodles, and you guys, I told you I use the frozen ones. So there they are, ready to go. Let me grab my ladle here. I am very excited about this. So I'm also going to be using our nylon straining ladle. Check this out. This holds 1 cup, and it has a little strainer over here on this side. So if you are a person that doesn't like a lot of broth, you can actually drain the broth before you scoop your soup out, or you can scoop some out and then drain extra broth into your bowl. I love that ladle. Okay, this is getting ready to be done. Here in just a second, you can hear it. You will be able to hear this drop right here. Should you see this? Almost there, guys. So whenever you clean the quick cooker, you just want to wipe out or wipe off the outside of it. You can put the inner pot in the dishwasher, and you want to hand wash the lid. It does have a silicone ring around the outside of it that you can pop off, and you can throw that in the dishwasher as well. We do have accessories for the quick cooker. We have the fluted cake pan, which makes amazing cakes. You guys, there is a recipe for a pumpkin cream cheesecake that is absolutely amazing. We also have a springform pan, so you can do cheesecake in here, which, how cool is that? And we have a set of steamer baskets, a little rack that you can do hard-boiled eggs in. Those are so good in the quick cooker. In like 10 minutes, they are done. They peel so easily. And we also have a ceramic pot. The ceramic pot is what you can use for mashed potatoes. If you wanted to do like a roast in here, you could do your roast at the bottom with the carrots and onions, and then put the potatoes in the ceramic pot, and you can have mashed potatoes cooked in there. So easy. And you can also use it in the oven, the ceramic pot. So that's great. Don't know if you heard that or not, but check it out. It finally depressurized. Let me take this lid off. I'm gonna put it in the sink. And do you want to see this? Check it out. So all of the chicken is like floating on the top of this. All right, so let me just pull the chicken out. And I was going to check this, but I can see it's done. It's like falling apart. I am going to go ahead and push the cancel button for this because I don't want this to warm anymore. I do want to put it away pretty soon, so I don't want it to be too hot in the fridge, or before I put it in the fridge. Let me make sure I got all that out. I think there's one more piece that may have fallen off here, but I can't find it. That's all right. I'll get to it later. All right, so I'm just going to take the salad choppers and just chop up the chicken. And you guys, this is so easy because this chicken is so tender. I don't want to do it too small, but I also don't want like really large pieces. Okay, I think that has it. It's a little hot. So check that out. See that? It's chopped, looking so good. Okay. So there is my chicken. Here are my noodles. Oops. have been sitting in here for a few minutes because I started them a little bit too soon, but that's okay. All right, stir this around a little bit, and I'll show you what this looks like, and it smells so good. I cannot wait to taste this. So here we go. I'm going to scoop some out. And there we go. Chicken noodle soup in 15 minutes with frozen chicken in the Pampered Chef Quick Cooker. So I'm going to post links to my website down below. If you would like to check out this or any of the other products, feel free to shop on my website. If you would like to join my, or if you would like to host a party, there we go. 2 thoughts there. Let's just go with host a party first. If you'd like to host a party, let me know. You can get your quick cooker free or discounted. So let's do a party. Let's set up a party. I do those on Facebook. They run Monday through Friday. And if you would like to, where was I going with that second thought? I don't know. I'll come back to that second thought. So if you would like to join my team, you can also, I will leave the link down below for that too. And hosting a party and joining my team, they're so much fun. If you want discounted products, you should do that. You guys, I don't remember what that other thing was that I was going to tell you. I don't remember. You can also follow me on Facebook under Chelsea's Pampered Kitchen, and I do live videos like this one. Not just like this one because this one isn't live, but you know what I mean. Pretty frequently on there, and I also have a VIP group if you are interested in checking that out. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and you guys have a great night, and try this soup because it's so good, and I will see you later. Bye!